Story time. Once upon a time, in a land where earth and water ruled in harmony, there existed two great kingdoms: Terravita, the land of endless plains and towering mountains, and Aquaris, a vast expanse of shimmering seas and winding rivers. Though the two kingdoms were neighbors, they had always lived separate lives, respecting each other's domains, until the day they were forced to unite. The people of Terravita prided themselves on their deep connection to the soil. They tilled their fields, harvested abundant crops, and raised herds of livestock. The mountains gave them strength, and the forests offered shelter and warmth. Terravita's people had all they needed from the land, but there was one thing they lacked: water. Meanwhile, the people of Aquaris thrived in their watery world. Their cities floated on crystal-clear lakes, and their boats traveled the wide open seas. Fishermen brought back treasures from the ocean depths, and their gardens bloomed with plants sustained by gentle rainfall. Yet, while Aquaris had all the water they could ever need, their land was fragile, with limited fertile soil to grow crops. One fateful year, Terravita experienced a severe drought. The rivers dried, and the crops withered under the relentless sun. The once rich land became cracked and barren. Desperate, the Terravitians sent a message to Aquaris, asking for aid. At the same time, a strange disease had begun to spread in Aquaris, affecting the plants and crops that grew in the marshlands. It seemed that even water could not solve all problems, for their people were falling ill from lack of nutrition. In response, Aquaris sent an envoy to Terravita, seeking fertile land to grow new crops. The two kings, King Aaron of Terravita and Queen Maris of Aquaris, met at the border where land and water touched, standing on the banks of the river Solstice. After much discussion, they realized the solution lay in their unity. The land needed water to flourish, and the water needed the land to sustain life. With a grand agreement, they joined forces. Terravita built channels and aqueducts, bringing fresh water from Aquaris into their parched fields. In return, they shared their fertile soil and crop knowledge, helping Aquaris grow their own food on floating farms. Years passed, and both kingdoms flourished as one. Terravita's fields bloomed again, and Aquaris's people regained their health. Together, they had learned the power of balance. The land and water, though different, were always meant to support each other. The people of the United Kingdom celebrated this partnership every year with a festival on the banks of the river Solstice, where land met water, and life thrived. And so, they lived in peace, knowing that neither could exist fully without the other.